Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Fahmi and I'm from Selatan High School, South Tambun. And today, I wanna to start the debate from 3 to 1. Okay, let's go. The motion today is this house believes children should have legal obligation towards parents after adulthood. Why? Because the parents cannot do things normally the way they can back in the yard back then, like many years ago, because they just don't have an energy, they don't have a support like the way they can. And then I have conclude the 3 points why we have to support this motion. Okay, so first, the children must take care their responsibility like the parents did it to them back years ago when the children is still young. Why is that? Because of it's just like we have an pay back their hard work because of back then when we cannot do things, uh, and and our parents who would have to done everything for us, the childrens. And because of that, I think that the childhood would have to pay back everything that the parents give to us. And then the second one is the society will happily have a respect to us, the children, because of uh, because of because of these things. Because and then has a respect to the people who who took care of their parents. Because of these days nowadays, people really just take their parents to the, like the reiteration host. And then I think that is the most disrespectful decision of the childhood can do, because they just forget about their parents must have done to them, like like the way they did to us, the children, many back years ago. And then my last point is the parents need help from their children towards everything, because maybe their energy of their mental or physical situation not supporting them like years ago, because of this decent days. If we like to be a grown up, the adulthood, sometimes the parents is must be old, and then they can do the things the way they can do back then many years ago. And then if a children had a legal obligation towards their parents after adulthood, they would be responsible for the care of their parents in much the same way that the parent is legally responsible for the care of their children. This would legalize the assumption that the other children should look after their parents. And historically, the elderly have always needed the support of their offsprings and the community in order to survive, and this is still in the case morally but legally. A child in many parts of the world has no obligation to profit of their parents, but with the responsibility of care often falling to the set in economically developed countries. And then because of that, I think that that the children have to support their parents back, because of this right now situations. Parents is just not as like they do, because of lots of things change when we become an adult. The parents must have, like, they run out of energy. And then it's just like the parents need the support, and if we look after our parents, I think that the parents will have thanks to us, will have respect to us like the society did. And then because of that, we have our, we don't have any of the debt to our parents. I'm sorry to say debt, but it's just like we have to pay back their, their hard work back then. Because if because we cannot be like this today, because of their hard work, we can survive lots of things. And I think that's uh, let's conclude why this house believes children should have a legal obligations towards parents after adulthood. And then my conclusion today is the childrens must be uh, take care of their parents because of the things, the reasonable explanation I have said back then. And then and the solution is the government should really have an a regulation for the childrens or for the no people because of if it's not have an regulation, it will just not be held. And then children's just thinks that that is not the important thing. And I think that it's wrong because of took care and look out of our parents will really have an solution to support them. Okay, thank you for the time.